oh, you know that girl, why she was smelling like underarms the first day of school? So my thing is focus on your grades before anything. Don't be vaping. Don't be in the bathroom skipping. There's an upcoming test or something like that. Study, study, study. Pay attention. You take down notes. Notes is the most important thing. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl, Life with Naya.
When the morning comes, I hope you're still mine. The morning comes.
And today, we're going to be talking about, as the title said, middle school advice. I feel like I decided to make this video because I feel like it's a lot of videos out there for freshmen, but like people don't understand that it be people that look older than like high schoolers that really just be starting 8th, 7th grade, and they be crazy. So I feel like this would be like a nice video to put out there for the middle schoolers, you know, blossoming.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It coming into middle school, I feel like my middle school experience, it was my best years, but it was like pretty fun, I guess you could say. So the first topic we want to be talking about is first day experience. So I say first impressions count, but I really feel like this advice goes to everybody. Like if you go to a school that you gotta dress up, I feel like first impressions count. So look your best the first day or the first week. Dress up your first week, look fly. That don't mean you gotta wear Rick Owens or whatever the case may be. You could throw on a little Fashion Nova and still look cute. So you know, just look your best however you feel like you want to look, whatever your best is. Like even if you wear a uniform, you could always put on a little jewelry or put on some little cute little earrings, get your hair done, get a nice haircut, whatever the case may be. Like dress to impress, but you don't have to do too much. You never gotta do too much, because somebody could wear name brand from head to toe and then still not have a cute outfit just because it says Kasubi and Rick Owens or whatever the case may be. Don't mean that your fit look good, you know. So just look cute, you know. The next thing is make friends with a lot of people. Like I know, man, people be saying that, they be like in their videos, oh, make friends, it's always good to make friends, but no, like literally it's really good to make friends, because I feel like once you could get a sense of people before you make friends with them, but I feel like at least you know somebody for the first day, because we still talk about first day tips. So you don't want to be sitting in the cafeteria alone or something like that, like eating by yourself. Like that's kind of weird. So you could like make a friend in the class by simply saying your name and then just sitting with them at lunch. Even if you're not even like talking to them, it's good to at least introduce yourself and then have at least somebody at lunch. Make yourself approachable. Like make people want to come to you, be like, oh, they look cute, they're pretty, or oh, she seems nice, let me go talk to her, or he seems nice, let me go talk to him, you know. So you could like just don't make yourself look mean. Don't be mean mugging people or make like have this mean face, this stink face or sad face, and that's gonna make nobody want to come to you. So I would say, like, you know, look happy. Like even if you're not happy to be to school, even if you're not happy to be that, look happy. And then also compliments go a long way. If somebody compliments you and you have a nice response, they gonna remember that, and they gonna be like, oh yeah, they gonna tell their friends, oh yeah, he or she mad pretty, da 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 da, this, that, and the third. They might tell their friends, whatever case may be, and then they might want to become friends with you, or you just might compliment them, and that just might make their whole day. And it's like, oh, she's really cool, I should probably talk to her tomorrow or something, or I should probably get to know her, before like the school day ends. So you know, like compliments also go a long way. Next thing is don't be a mean girl, because I feel like being a mean girl gets you most talked about. Like I don't care how popular, how much money you got, this, that, and the third, being a mean girl or being somebody that's known to be mean or rude but like play it off whatever, or if they just simply mean, will not get you nowhere. Because then around you's gonna have all these fake friends that talk about you or sit in your face and smile. So it's just like, don't be that mean girl. Because you know, like the word spread fast in school. Like I don't know, I was hearing about 6th grade business when the girl is in 8th grade, like, or they 8th grade business hearing about 6th grade business. Like why do I know that? So like words spread fast. So yeah, next thing I would say is have positive energy. Don't be negative. don't be like negative Nancy. Like, don't sit there, like I said, with a mean face or anything like that, or have like this mean attitude. Like, you know, be nice. Like, be positive. Be that person that looks like, oh, she just seemed like this funny, like, joyful person, or he just seemed like this funny, joyful person. Like, don't allow other people to lower your self-esteem, because each person has their definition of what pretty looks like, or what like being ugly looks like. So if somebody believes that you're ugly, don't allow that to lower your self-esteem, because it's always going to be somebody that you could talk to in school. It's not like it's nobody that's going to want to talk to you in school. Like, there's always going to be that one person at least that you talk to. There's no way you go the whole school year and just not talk to anybody. There's no way. You're going to talk to somebody. You're going to get to know somebody on that level. So I would say, you know, don't allow people to lower your self-esteem. If you hear somebody, oh, she ugly, or oh, he ugly, he not my type, she not my type, don't allow that to bring you down, because at the end of the day, they probably self-projecting. Even if they look pretty, they probably feel like they got something in they self making them feel like, oh, they ugly. So I'm gonna say it out, even though I have insecurities for myself. So don't allow nobody to lower your self-esteem. Period.
Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period. Period.
Another thing, be yourself. Be yourself. Even if you feel like you weird or quirky, whatever the case may be yourself. It's nothing wrong with ever being yourself. That's what I am all day, every day. Because why would I sit here and pretend to be somebody else that I'm not? And then eventually they gonna find out I'm not really that person. Like, you can't keep a persona up for that long. Oh, my bad, y'all. I kicked the camera. That's one. And then two, step out your comfort zone. But also, to add on to that, it don't hurt to ask where class is. It also don't hurt to ask, oh, where's this class, where's that class? Ask a teacher, ask a student walking by. Like, it don't hurt to know where you're going, because I know some people are embarrassed or not really that outspoken for themselves, that they'll like literally get themselves lost because they don't want to ask somebody for directions. Like, don't walk in the wrong class. I'm not saying that, because then it's all eyes on you. But it don't hurt to ask a teacher, ask a dean, go to the, you know, front desk and ask where this class is, and have somebody show you if you don't get the directions there. Now, on to my next advice. So my next thing that I have down is school supplies. So for me, being in school, I had about 6 or 7 folders, or 6 or 7 notebooks. I used every single notebook and folder, literally. For me, I would say get you a notebook, get you folders, get as much as you need. But when it comes to like colored pencils, construction paper, stuff like that, you don't need that. What you really need is notebooks, folders, pencils. I can't stress pencils enough. Probably like one pen, and maybe some hand sanitizers and some wipes, because you know people are dirty. Like hand sanitizers, wipes. You know, because I know they say that on like your not an agenda. What's it called? I so forgot. Them papers.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
And then it don't hurt also to have a utensil bag, because you would hate to be digging in your bag and then like you searching around for a pencil when you need it the most. You know, always keep about 2 pencils with you for each class, so you never run out, or you never have to worry about sharpening the pencil. You got 2 pencils each class. Next, we're talking about hygiene. My favorite topic, because not a lot of people know about that. No shade though, no shade. The first thing I got on here is deodorant. Y'all knew that was coming. I know y'all know that was coming. Because everybody in some school got that one person that just, it seems like deodorant is non-existent, you know? Like, it's that one person. Like, we all know that one person. We all got that one person. So I would say always wear deodorant. I feel like especially for the boys, because yeah, girls stink, but I feel like boys be smelling worse, especially like if you are a type to play sports and you just like spray cologne over it or spray perfume over it. Wear you some deodorant. Like, it don't hurt to bring deodorant to school. Like, ain't nothing to be embarrassed about. It's deodorant. You know? So I would say deodorant. Because you also don't want to be that person that's talking about in school, in middle school, talking about some, oh, you know that girl, why she was smelling like underarms the first day of school. Oh my god, like, that would be so embarrassing. Next thing I would say, this for the girls, keep an emergency kit. I know I had an emergency kit I ain't always keep up with it. Like, so what's at the end of the year, it's just like, what do I like need to keep up with emergency kit for? But I would say always keep an emergency kit, like with, you know, an extra pair of undies, a pad, some gum, some panty liners, some lotion, you know, because you know we're blossoming into womanhood. So like you need that stuff. And I'm gonna make a video about that too. Yeah, before I start school, I'm gonna make a video about that. I got mad, y'all got mad videos, like stay tuned because I got mad videos coming. I will also say with hygiene too, brushing your teeth. Cause also I don't like a stank breath either. Like, you know, your breath probably don't always smell good. Like it's nothing wrong with having that bad breath that one day. But I just feel like, why do people breath be stinking? Like, for me, dentists will say, oh, brush two times a day, you know, that's good for you. Who's really brushing their teeth 2 times a day? Like, let's keep it for real. Some people probably don't even brush their teeth in a day, you know, or a couple of days, especially if you don't have school. So for me, I try at least once a day. If I could do it once a day, okay, cool. Cause you know you always got time to brush your teeth, but it's just like you know you be on your phone, you be on that TikTok and that Instagram, and it's just like, do you really wanna? And then by the time you think about if you want to do it or not, it's the next day. So I would always say, especially for school, brush your teeth. Brush your teeth in the morning before you go to school, and then brush your teeth at night. Cause you like, why would you want to pop a gum in your mouth and be like, that's me brushing my teeth? That's pretty nasty. So, you know, have you brush your little teeth, for a little good 2 minutes or less, I don't know, little 2 minutes, and then boom, you're done. Now your breath smell good, smell like Colgate or something. Another thing is showering, especially if you're a girl and like you have your period. Shower like 2 times a day, or at least once a day. Shower. Oh my god, I can't stress that enough. Especially like during school, like, and you come home from school, like shower, or before you go to school, shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like showering goes along with deodorant, because you can't mask must with deodorant. So if you don't shower, then there's no point in putting on deodorant, because now you just smell like deodorant and musty. You know, those 2 things don't combine. You gotta shower and then deodorant, and then like it's like, oh, she smell good, or you smell good, okay? Like, don't you just love a compliment where they be like, oh, she smell good, or you smell good? Like, thank you. Thank you.
And I'm just gonna start off by saying, like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, like, I honestly feel bad for you.
And then another thing is just always keep yourself clean and presentable. Like, you know, make sure you smell good, make sure you look good. Like, I'm not saying you gotta look your best 24/7, but like, make sure you at least you look presentable. Like, it don't look like your mom just sent you out the house any type of way. Look good, smell good, you know. Make sure that you feel good walking outside, not that you just feel any type of way. So yeah, that's for just my hygiene section. Only got about 4 more to go, and it's not a lot. So where I left off was friends. First, I would say on the first day of school, like the first couple of weeks of school, scout out your friends. You don't want to just be friends with anybody just because you want to make friends. Say this is your first year of school. You don't just want to make friends with anybody. So scout out your friends. And then second of all, try it for yourself. Like, say you make a friend with somebody, right? They're like, oh, this girl, I don't know, Sasha, she mad, messy, da-da-da-da-da. They tell you that, right? That one person. But it's like, dang, I don't even know the girl. She just saying she messy. So you don't have to be her friend, but you could also make her like an associate and just figure out the type of person she is. Because you don't want to go your whole school year tiptoeing around everybody because this friend said this friend was messy or whatever the case may be, and now you don't talk to them, and now you missed a good chance, and they really not like that. So I would say, like, scout out who you want to be your friends. Try it for yourself. If you don't want to try it for yourself and you want to take your friend's word for it, then take your friend's word for it. But I would say try to make new friends. Not everyone is your friend. Also, that also goes with like the first thing, like scout out your people, but not everybody's your friend. Just because you might see a person a couple of days out of the school year, you know, y'all meet up after school, y'all talk in school, that don't mean that's your friend, because y'all could be doing all of that and they still talk about you or still plotting something mischievous against you. So not everybody's your friend. And also another thing, don't allow one friendship to discourage you, because I hate to see friends where it be like they not break up, but like, you know, they stop being friends and now one of them is just so sad and depressed and all of this stuff. Like, don't allow one friendship to change your entire mood. Like, don't allow friendship to dictate friends or how you go out about your way the rest of your year, because that's just one friend. Friends come and go, so it's just like, don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Also, don't mind my tongue. While I was like, my phone kept cutting off, I was eating icy, eating food. I did a whole break, so if you see food anywhere, don't even pay it. No, this food is good. But anyways, I would say speak up for yourself as well. Like, speak up for yourself. Don't allow yourself to get bullied. Don't allow people to talk about you. Don't allow people to push your buttons or take advantage of you, because no, you don't want to go around that school year just like, oh, this girl's a pushover, this boy's a pushover. No, you got to show them, like, not saying you got to physically hurt them, but you got to show them that you're not a pushover, because kids like to do that. That's bullying. Like, another thing, don't be friends with bullies or mean people. Like, don't like surround yourself with people, with friends who feels like everything is a competition between y'all two, or like bullies that just bully anybody or plays it off as a joke. Like, they'll say something really mean about a person and be like, oh, LOL. Like, no, don't surround yourself around that people, because that's negative energy. You don't want to surround yourself around that, especially friends who believe that everything y'all do is competition. You will get a Kasubi bag, now they gotta get, I don't know, Rick Owens or a purple bag. Like, you wasn't even worried about anything name brand before I got it. Why you got it all of a sudden? So, you know, don't surround yourself with people who feel like they need to be in competition with you. Also, I have, like, surround yourself with positive energy as well. Just like, who don't love, like, people who's just so loving and caring. You don't want to be negative, like I said before. So yeah, know who's there for you. Like, say you had these friends since day one. Like, you made friends with them since day one. The first week of school, they've been down for you. Oh, say you meet new friends in general. I would just always say, remember who is there for you since day one. Don't get amazed by these new people that you just met. Know who your real friends is. I will also say, to finish up this last, like, you know, subject or whatever, don't be two-faced. People in general just hate two-faced people, because how you gonna be like, say this to one friend but then go behind one back and say that with another friend? Like, why are you talking about each friend to them, like, not even having them knowing? Like, and then eventually they gonna find out that you was talking about them, so why even be two-faced? Just be neutral. Like, you may agree with this friend, but keep your comments to yourself, because I'm telling you, even if you tell your friends, stuff get back to people. Also, don't be peer pressured. Everybody know what peer pressure means, but like, really, like, for real, but like, you just gotta know right from wrong, and I know right from wrong. So when I choose to do stuff, it's because I want to. I'm not doing it because, oh, my friend Greta told me that. That's such a horrible day. Oh no, it's not a horrible day, I'm sorry, but like, that's just a horrible reference day. But anyways, my friend Greta told me to in the bathroom, so I'm gonna go do it. I don't care if that's your best friend. I don't care if that's just a stuff. Don't go do it. You know that's bad. You know you shouldn't be doing it. Our minds are still developing. So it's like, why would you want to smoke when you could just wait, you know, or do whatever the bad things that people nowadays do. Like, you could just wait for that. Last thing for this section is friend groups. I don't really know. I would say try that out for yourself, whether you should have a big or small friend group, because I've been in both. I feel like a lot of drama does come from being in a big friend group, because, you know, people break up faster because there's so many different personalities, so many different people. It's just so much. So being in a small friend group is kind of easier, because, like, yeah, we could get mad at each other, but there's only like 4 of us in a friend group. But we ain't breaking up. There's 4 of us. We can get over that quick. But if you in a friend group of 10, that's like, that's a lot. But I would say try friend groups out for yourself. Friend groups is fun. Whether you in small or big, it's fun having to go out with different people, or people that you've never met before and you just meeting them and they just super nice and that, whatever the case may be. Like, try it out for yourself. The next one I have, relationships. Yo, I give the best relationship advice. Like, ask me for some relationship advice, because I give the best of it, okay? I would say avoid school relationships. I feel like every girl or boy could tell you that. Avoid school relationships. I would say avoid school relationships, just because, like, you would hate to be with somebody and they got break up, and then now you know all their business, or you know that they was talking about you when y'all was together to their friends, and then that get back to you, and then they hear what they were saying about you, and that was this whole big thing, you know? So I would say avoid school relations, but like, evidently, like, you're gonna have a school relationship, so, you know, try that out if you want. I would say 8th grade boys and girls, stay away from high school people. Like not as friends, but like as relationships. Like even if you like a middle schooler or like 8th grader or whatever the case may be that like older people. Cause I know some of y'all don't be liking younger people. Or even if you do like younger people, I don't know. But if you like older people, I would say stay away from high school boys, girls. They a lot of drama. Try out relationships, but like, cause you don't want to walk into high school or whatever, or the next grade oblivious to what an actual non-toxic relationship feels like. I would say like, no matter how much advice you get, you have to try something out to really learn from that experience, to be like, okay, I'm never doing that again, or okay, I'm doing that again. Like you gotta do it for yourself. So, you know, I would say don't walk into high school like oblivious to, oh, what does a real relationship look like? And then you stuck in a toxic relationship non-knowingly because you never had a relationship before or never talked to nobody. So I would say, you know, try it out, but don't try it out with the wrong person. Saying don't think everybody deserves your time or deserves to be with you. Don't put your lips on anybody, everybody. Like, no, because at the end of the day, you might regret it. Like, you can have your first kiss in middle school, whatever the case may be. I know some of y'all probably had that younger, but that's when I had mine. But I feel like sometimes you might regret it though. Like, you might regret it. Like, even though it's just a kiss, it's just like, dang, now you gotta count the amount of kisses that you take from middle school all the way up into your adult life. But you know, sometimes people don't care about that. I do. So don't put your lips on everybody, even if the connection you feel is there. Don't do it. Wait. Big thing, no nudes. No nudes. You don't know how fast nudes can get around, and then also like, I don't know why, but I've seen like it's been middle schoolers who have sent nudes. It really has, and it's terrible because why, as a 8th, 7th, or 6th grader, you sending nudes? I don't care if you trust that boy, you trust that girl. Don't be sending nudes, and it's especially worse for the girls because that's gonna really haunt you. Okay, everybody gonna be talking about you. For a boy, they might send their news, they might go around the school, or a girl might see it, the group chat might see it, but it's just like whatever. For a girl, she will never be able to live that down. So don't even send nudes. Never, ever, ever. Even if you in high school, don't send nudes. Don't take nothing serious. Don't take nothing serious because it's middle school. What are you taking anything serious, or what are you taking a relationship serious? I'm not saying if you in a relationship, play with it, around with it, but I'm saying you in middle school. Relationships are not that serious. They are probably gonna last a couple of months, if that. So don't take it serious. Don't be jealous and toxic like to each other. Like, don't allow somebody to be like, oh, you can't hang out with this person, and have them be like, oh, you can't hang out with that person. Because it's one thing to feel like it's something going on between somebody, or y'all had something and this person still talks to them, and it's like, okay, I'm not insecure, but I feel like, why are you talking to a girl that you used to mess with? So don't talk to her. Then it's like, okay, cool, I get it, you got a valid reason. But don't tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, oh, don't talk to her, don't talk to him because I just don't want you to. And then they tell you the same thing, like, oh, that's toxic. Y'all should be able to talk to whoever y'all want without feeling like y'all gotta cheat. But don't tell your business, because once you tell your business, everybody knows. That's why I also say don't do school relationships, because your business gets around faster if it's with somebody you're with in the school. It's just like, if it's somebody outside the school, only your friends will know like who you mess with outside of the school, unless y'all all got mutual friends, which is not likely. So my next thing would be education. So my thing is focus on your grades before anything. Like, you can have friends that come and go, but grades stay forever. Even if you feel like school isn't your thing, at least you have something to look back on, like, dang, I really did that. Like, I really had all A's, all B's, like you always had good grades. So I would always say keep your grades up, especially if you're looking for a good college or a good high school. Keep your grades up. Stay in school. Don't be out here skipping, because that was my worst thing, to be like out of school for a lot. I was really out of school because I was like sick most of the time, in the ER or something like that. But some days I just didn't feel like going. But those days you don't feel like going, just go, because at least you're not missing nothing. Because you would hate to miss something that actually was important.
Don't be vaping. Don't be in the bathroom skipping. I know so many of my friends that was high schoolers when I was in middle school, vaping in the bathrooms, missing mad classes.
I moved on to the next grade, but was it really worth it? Was it really worth staying in the bathrooms? Was it? Because y'all know what I'm talking about. Was it really worth it? Okay. Don't wait last minute. And also remember to study. Like, study. Like I said, there's an upcoming test or something like that. Study. Study gets you a lot. Instead of just memorizing stuff, learn how to study and keep it in your mind, so your brain is programmed, so the next time you hear a question or something like that, it's like, oh, I already know what the answer is. You know? Take down key notes. Pay attention to your lesson. Because when you pay attention, you take down notes. Notes is the most important thing. Like, make notes, like, how can I say, make them fun, make you want to actually go back in that notebook and then look at what you wrote down. Because once you do that, it makes school a lot more fun when you're not just taking stuff down, just like, oh, taking down this, taking down that. No, make it fun. Get some Sharpie, get some pencils, highlighters, highlight that. Like, highlight the important stuff, write down the important stuff. Because I'm telling you, in middle school, you will be copying a lot of things off of the board. Advice for 8th graders. My best advice would be to apply to applications like different high schools that's good fast, especially if it's specialized high schools. You want to apply faster than normal. Like, as soon as applications open, go ahead and go apply to it. Yeah, I'm so tired. This is finally the end after about 4 hours of trying to film because my phone kept saying no storage. So this is me finally be able to record my last ending of this video. So, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. You know, more videos is coming soon. I got like 3 videos in mind before I go back to school. At least I'm gonna try. Or probably during school. I don't know. But I got a couple of videos in mind. This video will definitely be uploaded this week. This is today. I'm gonna put the date here, but it will definitely be uploaded sometime this week. And yeah, just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Comment down below advice for middle schoolers. Like, if you're in high school now, comment down below middle school advice. You know, if I missed anything or if y'all still got more questions, comment them. And yeah, that's it. Bye, y'all.
She's working at the pyramids and nothing in my convo. Working at the